Good morning, class. Standard 9 and 10 History and Civics. Today's chapter in history, that is Mahatma Gandhi and the National Movement. So we are starting with the Gandhi era chapters. We'll come to up to 1947. We'll go there. So about the Gandhi, where he born, where he studied, what he sacrificed himself for the nations, everybody. So we'll talk about Gandhiji regarding his movement. Mahatma Gandhi, his method and directions to national movements. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, this is the full name, was born on 2nd October 1869, also known as the father of the nation. Gandhiji experienced racial discrimination in South Africa, which led him to launch the first Satyagraha campaign on the large scale. He returned to India in 1915 with the political wisdom developed in South Africa. Satyagraha means force born of the truth. It seeks convert the evil doers, non-cooperation with the evil doer, fasting, even civil disobedience in the extreme cases, or different methods of Satyagraha. He made it clear that the Satyagrahas at no time should use violence. People offering passive resistance may, as a last resort, use violence, but a true Satyagrahi will never use violence. He always used mass movements to protest, which are more likely to have an effect. He launched the non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience movement, and Quit India movement. He was very keen on Swadeshi of one's own country, Swadeshi means one's own country, own productions. This could also be used as an economic weapon against the Britishers. Khadi cloth and the charkha was encouraged to ensure employment to many. Ahimsa was his creed, but he did not encourage cowardice. He proclaimed oppose tyranny, but never at the tyrant. Tyranny means undemocratic, but never at the tyrant. Tyrant means slave, autocrat. He brought moral values into politics. He was always concerned about the poor and the oppressed. Oppressed means these weaker sections, low caste. Literary works, Arjun, Young India, that is newspapers, My Experiments with the Truth, Hind Swaraj, he wrote the books. He introduced the comprehensive constructive program, which included removal of untouchability, upliftment of women, village development, basic educations, and communal harmony, etc. Now, major incident leading to the non-cooperation movement in that Rowlatt Act, second one Jallianwala tragedy, third one Khilafat movement. Now, Rowlatt Act 1919, this is totally different. When he was Vice Rai of India, he made this act. We brought all the referendum method of the Indian people. in that during this period is Jallianwala Bagh massacre is happened. Massacre is there are 1,300 people have been killed by the General Dyer to dispose the mass. Now, what is the Rowlatt Act? Indians disappointed with the outcome of the Government of India Act 1919, they sought more reforms, anticipating trouble in the form of Indians' reaction to the Government of India Act 1919. The British passed the Rowlatt Act 1919. It gave powers to the police to arrest any person such premises without warrant. That means without any inquiry, without any charge sheet, the police can arrest any person without any questioning. They can lodge him in jail also without any such warrant. That is his act. Also known as Black Act, political prisoners should be tried without any jury. Indians got infuriated and organized Satyagraha under Gandhiji. People responded wholeheartedly, held meetings, and a number of shops remained shut, generally peaceful. But at same places, there were spurts of violence like throwing stone, blocking the vehicle, burning the tire likewise. Martial law was imposed in Amritsar. Now, Jallianwala Bagh tragedy. This is the most unforgettable incident in the Indian history. What has happened? Let's see detailing. General Dyer took the command of Amritsar, where violence took place on 11th of April 1919. Ban on public meetings. Unaware of the martial law in the city, people gathered at Jallianwala Bagh on 13th April 1919 to celebrate Baisakhi. Normally, North India side of the Baisakhi, normally Karnataka will celebrate Ugadi, like Pongal in Tamil Nadu. Same like North India, they will say Baisakhi. On the information that large crowd had gathered at Jallianwala Bagh, Dyer marched with his troops. He blocked the only exit that was quite narrow. Without any warning, he ordered his army to fire at the peaceful crowd. The army fired till the ammunition finished, till the bullet was get over, until they fired. Officials said that there were around 400 killed and another 200 wounded. No arrangement was made to help the wounded. Police handled the people brutally. This unprovoked killings of innocent people was a turning point in the national movement, and the people lost faith in the British government. So this incident, the Indian people, they opened their eyes, so we have to fight for our country. So likewise, next you may Khilafat movements. The Khilafat movement means it was against the Muslim community. The Britishers did. Like a Turkey's the Muslim leader was been killed by the Britishers. The Indian Muslim opposite, they protested against the British act against the Turkish Muslim, the leader have been killed. What is a Khilafat movement? Gandhiji felt the movement needed to be broad-based with mass participations. He felt that Hindus and Muslims should unite and work together. The Muslims were annoyed with the British because after the defeat of the Ottoman Empire in the First World War, they have divested the Caliph of Turkey of his powers and even control of the land which was supposed to be under him. In India, Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali launched the Khilafat movement against this move. Gandhiji felt it was right time to bring Hindus and Muslims under the one umbrella. He supported the Caliph movement. This led to the Khilafat non-cooperation movement. Now we'll come to the non-cooperation movement. In this, the three system is the resolutions, aims, and programs of non-cooperations. What is the resolution? The resolutions to start the non-cooperation movement was rectified by the Congress at the Nagpur session in the month of December 1920. Aim to gain Swaraj government, self-government, to punish those responsible for brutalities in Punjab, to get back the proper position of the Caliph of Turkey, program of the non-cooperations, a movement to unfold in stages, to begin with surrender of titles awarded by the British government, boycott of civil services, army, police, court, legislative councils, schools and foreign goods. If government used repressive action, then full-scale civil disobedience to be launched, extensive tour to mobilize popular support for the movement. These are the programs of the non-cooperation movements. During this, the Gandhiji withdrawal of the non-cooperation movement. This also question may comes, when it was withdrawal, what incidents to force to withdraw the non-cooperation movements. So a violent happened. That means during these non-violent movements, non-cooperation movements, in Chauri Chaura, in the Bihar, the burnt alive the police station along with the policemen burnt alive to death. So this was hurt to the Gandhiji. Then naturally he has withdrawn the non-cooperation movements due to this incident. A violent crowd at Chauri Chaura burnt the police station on 5th February 1922. 22 policemen were burnt alive. Gandhiji immediately withdrew the non-cooperation movement as he was against violence. He believed that satyagrahas needed to be trained in discipline and ahimsa. So he always held non-violence with violence movements, ahimsa method. You should not hurt anyone's sentiments or feelings. Now, impact and importance of non-cooperation movement. Impact, next I'll come to the importance. What is the impact? Movement welcomed by the masses, men, women and children joined the movement to make it great success. The program was simple to follow. Lawyers walked out of courts and teachers and students out of the schools, emphasized Hindu-Muslim unity. Swadeshi stressed on prohibition of intoxicating drinks and on equality of men. Charkas were found everywhere. Charkas means the cotton thread winding machine. If you see Gandhiji photos, they will have a wheel that is called charkas. Normally called ratna, puli is normally called. National educational institutes like Jama Millia Islamia and Kasi Vidyapeeth were established. So what is the importance of non-cooperation movement? This non-cooperation movement made Congress into an organized fighting force. Along with its political program, the movement emphasized the social issues which were just as important. This movement was such as mass movement that the British started realizing that their every existence was at stake in India. The main causes leading to non-cooperation movement. First one, Simon Commission. Second one, Nehru Report and Declaration of Purna Swaraj. The first we'll say Simon Commissions. What is the Simon Commission recommendations? The statutory commission under the Sir John Simon was constituted by the Tory government in Britain. It was to look into the functioning and developments of the provinces marked in the Government of India Act 1919 and suggest changes if any. It was opposed by all political parties in India as it has no Indian member. That's why the Lala Lajpat Rai was been killed during this action. Simon go back because no Indian men won in that commissions. All are British officers. So due to lathi charge of the police, the Lala Lajpat Rai succumbed and died after the 1 month. The British had said that there were no Indians in Simon Commissions because with the Indians around, no program of reforms or constitutions could be marked out which would be acceptable to all political leader parties. It reached India in 1928 and was greeted with the slogans "Go back, Simon." Wherever it went, it was on such a protest march in Lahore that Lala Lajpat Rai was beaten by British sergeant, after which he died of the injuries. In spite of all the protests, the Simon Commission travelled to different parts of the country, met people and made their recommendations. What is the recommendations? Setting of federation of princely states and British provinces, enlargement of legislatures, continuation of communal and separate electorates, removal of Dairachi or double government. Dairachi means double government, that is federal governments like. A Governor General should elect and form his executive council. Now, Nehru Report. Nehru also played a crucial role in the Indian independence. Lord Birkenhead, Secretary of the State of India, asked the Indian leaders to draft a constitution for the country. The challenge of forming constitution acceptable to all political parties was taken up. All parties meeting was held. It appointed Motilal Nehru to head of the committee and dropped a constitution of India. Who is the Motilal Nehru? The father of the Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru father name is Motilal Nehru. The draft report of this committee is known as the Nehru Report. This is called Nehru Report. What is the Nehru Report recommendations? A joint electorate with reservation for the minorities, setting up parliamentary democracy with the Prime Minister, who would be appointed by the British Governor General, recommending appointment of his fellow ministers, setting up of a federation of princely state and British provinces, the governors should not normally interfere in the work of the Chief Minister and his ministers. Fundamental rights of the Indian should be protected. The demand of dominion status for India. Now, Declaration of Purna Swaraj, 1929. The Congress demanded the implementation of the Nehru Report by 31st December 1929. When this was not granted, then the December 1929, during the Lahore session of the Congress under the presidency of Jawaharlal Nehru, the Congress declared their aim of achieving Purna Swaraj, that is complete independence. Purna Swaraj means complete independence. 26 January 1930 was celebrated as a Purna Swaraj Day, that is Independence Day. From then onwards, every 26 January, people took the independence pledge. Now, after this, the civil disobedience movement. These are most important: non-cooperation, Khilafat movements, civil disobedience movements, Dandi March. These are all important for your examinations. Civil disobedience movements, then Dandi March. What is the Dandi March? Gandhiji was started for walking from the Sabarmati Ashram to Dandi seashore, that is 234 kilometers, to reduce the salt, to against the salt tax. Gandhiji now decided to launch a civil disobedience movement and informed the British about his decision. Gandhiji started this movement from the Sabarmati Ashramam on the 12th of March 1930. 78 people followed him. Many more joined on the way to Dandi. The Gandhiji broke the salt law on the 6th of April 1930 by making or actually picking up salt from the seashore. He advised people to break the unjust laws of the British. He started the disobedience movement by breaking salt law, as salt was and is used by everyone, that is rich, poor, rural and urban. Soon people started breaking other British laws. Some refused to pay tax, others broke different British laws. People organized mass movements in various ways. Women joined in large numbers. People were prevented from buying foreign goods. The Madan Mohan Malaviya, Abdul Ghaffar Khan, Jawaharlal Nehru, Badruddin Tyabji were important leaders of this movement. The government reaction of the movement. What is after this movement? Government has to take some reaction. What is the reactions? All important leaders were arrested. There were hartals all over the country. The government used force to put down the civil disobedience movement. Thousands were imprisoned. The processions of the satyagrahas were beaten by lathis. Fallen men were trampled upon by horses. Wounded were thrown into salt water. Many were gravely injured. The government realized that it was very difficult to subdue the Indians now. Government, this is not possible to control Indians. Now, after this, they have round table conference. First, second, and third. First round table, Gandhiji is not attend. Second round table is attend. The first round table held in London in 1930-31. Main agenda was to discuss the constitutional progress. Congress boycotted the conference. British were unwilling to grant dominion status to India. Now, second round table held in London in 1931. Mahatma Gandhi attended. It failed due to different demands of different political parties, that is failed. Now, third held in London 1932. The Congress did not participate in it. Now, Gandhi-Irwin fact. This is also important. Gandhi-Irwin fact. What is the meaning of this? The Irwin fact is to agreement between the Gandhiji and Irwin. Those who are arrested in jail without any trial, you can release. That is the type of agreement he made it. What is that Irwin fact, Gandhi-Irwin fact? Negotiation for settlement began in 1931. The Gandhi-Irwin Pact was signed on 5th March 1931. Lord Irwin agreed to the manufacture of salt by the people living near the seashore, free those political prisoners who were not charged with violence, return confiscated property of the congressmen, permit picketing of liquor shop as long as it was peaceful picketing, to roll back repressive ordinances passed by view to suppressing civil disobedient movement. The Congress consented to discontinuation of the civil disobedience movement, participation in the second roundtable conference, not to press for investigation into police atrocities. Now, a renewal of civil disobedience movement. While attending the second roundtable conference, Gandhi realized that emphasis was being laid on the communal flood problem rather than political solutions. With no clear solution, Gandhiji returned empty-handed and gave a call to revive the civil disobedience movement. The government again adopted stern measures and Congress was declared illegal. Thousands of, including Gandhis, were again arrested. The prisoners were ill-treated and brutalities started. Cruel methods were used to subdue crowds. In 1934, Gandhiji suspended the civil disobedient movement. Now, importance of civil disobedient movements. It was mass movement in which people of all categories took part. This movement continued till Gandhiji suspended it. In spite of British atrocities, this showed clearly that Indians were not going to crowd down by the British anymore. It also brought to the front of four of negative power of brutality, which the British were ready to use against the Indians. The Indians were now ready to face the British brutality and still continued pressing for their aim. These political movements were always accompanied by social movements, removal of untouchability, improving the status of women and spreading education were just as important aspects of the movement and very beneficial to the people. Now, time, what all the things that happened, withdrawn, launched, time events. Now, Standard 10 especially, you have to remember for your exam first semesters date, year, place, name, because your question multiple choice questions, so you have to learn everything. So take care. Good morning class. Stay safe. Stay home.